try it again.
And this is the Artful Pose.
Hey everybody, so this is the Artful Pose and I am the Professor and welcome. Today we got another special treat and piggybacking off the new Masters of the Universe movie and the hype that I've been riding with it, I've been watching incessantly on Amazon Prime already, we have the movie version of the Masters of the Universe Trapjaw, part of the Masters of the Universe Chronicles line by Mattel. Oh, I had a good friend pick this one up because I tell you what, Trapjaw was great in the movie. He was so intimidating and they got the voice right. Oh, I can gush on about it for days. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And we got him in figure form, and this is part of the Chronicles line, which runs about 6.5 inches tall. It's more for the collectors. But you can definitely play with these too. So if your kids want this, it is a great figure, and it's a great line to boot. I have been very pleased with it so far. Very pleased. I love what Mattel's doing right now and what they've been doing with the Masters of the Universe line. So let's take a quick look at the box, because it's a very nice box. I love the window packaging. You can see the accessories. It comes with the hand. Looks like he comes with a hook hand. He's got a knife hand, and of course he's got his blaster hand. He's got his great face. He's got an extra open grippy, oh my arm, for those of you who've seen the movie. And oh, you can see all that. You got the great Masters of the Universe logo there, part of the new movie. And there you got the picture of Trapjaw from the movie facing off against the champion of Eternia, He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Oh, so great. And of course on the back of the box we have the different iterations and poses you can do with the figure. No art whatsoever. These are just renders of the action figure itself. So if you're looking for any of that classic Motu type art, it's not going to be here. We got some Eternian language here in purple. It's a little bit hard to see. We got some great detail of the rendering of the movie. Both Nicholas Galen's there, right there, with some looks like Eternian runes on the sword. I don't remember seeing these in the movie though. But hey, I'm not gonna knock it. They look pretty cool. It adds a little bit more flair to this power sword. All right, so let's break open this Master of Evil and see what's ticking. All right, there he is out of the box, ready to kick some butt. And you know what would really help us kick some butt? Hitting that like and subscribe button, and if possible, sharing it, because we are a new channel and we're trying our best to reach an audience, so it would really help us there. So with that out of the way, let's get into the figure. Wow, this has got some great detail on him. Just look at that face. I mean, yeah, it's only a face a mother could love, but geez. And I love all the strap detail, and you got, I mean, this is one thing that I love about the action figures based off of the movie, is that sometimes the movie is a bit dark in terms of lighting, and it goes a bit fast, so you don't get to see all these fantastic details in the costume. And especially sometimes it's rendered with a little bit more shadowing effects and stuff to give it that more realistic look. But just check this out. Look at on his wrist. Looks like he's got some kind of cool Eternian type tech. I guess it's a communicator or something. And then we got the blaster arm with this great piece of armor right here. Now, is the jaw movable? No. So he's not like, I mean, a little bit. You get a little bit of articulation. Ooh, look at that. Look. Just ever so slightly. I don't think he can go up that far. Ooh, I don't want to break it. Oh, but it is posable. It is a separate piece right there. That is a great sculpt. Look at that face. And you got all the nice color apps. Very, if no bleeding whatsoever. Got great, and this is a great feel on the blue skin. And then you got his robotic type armored legs, which is, oh, that's so cool. And that's neat. And then you got the loincloth there. And I love how you can see all the little rivets. It's just, oh my gosh, it's so metal. That's really great. And even how, you know, there's his knee, and then you get a little bit of gears right there. Very nice on the paint apps with the gray and metal wash on this. This is nice. Wow. Not a whole lot of paint apps on the skin. It's mostly just molded that way. No problem at all. I mean, the rest of all this wash work makes up for that wholeheartedly. So what does he come with? Let's go into the accessories. He comes with the hook hand, which is replaceable. Let's see how that works while we're at it. So, ooh, just pops off right there. There's the peg. There's the peg hole. There's the peg for the hook. And then, I love in the movie how go, just do it at will. And then it can just cut through metal with the hook hand. Trap jaw. Fell for the trap. And what else did he come with? So he has this very nice blaster arm, which is great. And then we also have the knife hand, or sword hand. That's cool. It's all jagged. Oh, that looks intimidating. And then, of course, he comes with his... my arm hand. That was a great scene. We just ripped that dude's arm off and shot all his friends. I saw it, man. I saw it. This is really nice. I like this. This was... I'm really liking this line. I didn't pick up Man-at-Arms yet. I was in the midst, I almost picked him up, and then I thought, okay, my money has to go elsewhere, so had to be an adult about it. But then when I saw Trapjaw and a buddy of mine saw it, I said yes, because I know how Trapjaw sells out so fast. Even in the Origins line, he would just disappear. Alright, so let's get into the articulation. I think I've talked enough about all the little apps and the details and stuff, which are absolute. I mean, just the shoulder padding there. I could keep going on and on. There's a lot to look at them in all different coloring. You see there's copper that goes into the metal, and then you got some turquoise here. All right, so articulation. So he can rotate left and right. The head and the neck are two separate pieces on a ball joint. You can look up about that far. Let me go this way. He can't really look down, but he can look up. So this is straight up. That's about it. Rotate. Ever so slightly. Can do pivot. Beep. And he has, let's see, go with the arms. Now with the shoulder pads, it might interrupt some of the articulation. So let's see if it impedes it in any way, shape, or form. Well, it's soft, so it just goes all the way around, but you can see how it moves. Now with the bigger one, nope. Go about that far forward. I don't really want to break it. Yeah, it's very serviceable, because why would he? We didn't see it in the movie, and we hardly ever see it when it goes straight up. But if you want to go straight up, you can articulate it to go about that far high. The arm can go about this. Ooh, it popped right off! Oh my gosh, I guess I get a little too rough with it. So just be careful that can happen. Did I break it? No, it should be able to pop it right back on. I mean, it's Mattel. These things are meant to be played with. So he can rotate. There's a ball joint right under there, so it can go about that far out. Single joint on the claw arm. Now with this one, it can go about that far out. It's very stiff. No clickies, no gears, but it is stiff. Double jointed elbow right there. The arm, the hand... Let me see if I can take it off. And then I'll put the open hand on. I like the open hand a little bit better, because that's what we saw in the movie. It's just a peg that goes in, and it can rotate. It doesn't do a lot of hinge up and down, because it's more of a little ball right there. And that's about it. This is a dumbbell ab system, so he can go left to right. He can crunch about that far, go about that far back. Okay, can rotate on the top part. Can you rotate at the bottom? Yeah, but you gotta force it. Can do a split about that far. Legs can go about that far. The loincloth tends to impede a lot of the movement, so just a heads up. It can't even go back. Double jointed knees, about that far. You see when he left. So he's not sitting in any chairs anytime soon, so just a heads up. He doesn't have a thigh cut, so no thigh swivel. However, there is a boot cut. There is a boot swivel. Beep, 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 beep. There's ankle. This is as far as it goes. And it not really a rocker either. So no rocker and no toes, but dang, look at the detail on that foot. That's cool. That's really neat. So, how does he stack up against He-Man? So we have He-Man from the movie, and you can tell he is much taller than He-Man. It's time for some conflict resolution time. No, He-Man wouldn't do that. Yeah, he would. So yeah, you can see how much taller Trapjaw is to He-Man. Let's put them side by side. From the same line. Oh, He-Man. Now this He-Man, even though David says, why is he so loosey-goosey? Well, he came like that. I did not augment this He-Man whatsoever. So just a heads up that if you went for the movie He-Man, they are a tad loose in the joints, but not by much. It's mainly to, so you can pose them better on Battle Cat. All right, and then we have Skeletor. So you can see how movie Skeletor stacks up with movie Trapjaw. Woo. So I think we forget how tall he really is, or was in the movie. And that's a pretty decent height. Okay, so we'll take away He-Man and Skeletor. And we'll bring in the Amazing Spider-Man. So if you wanted to have him fight one of your Marvel Legends, there you go. And we'll bring in a McFarlane Superman. So see how he scales to a McFarlane type DC figure. Move those over a little bit. Yeah. So he can go with, if you wanted to do a classic Masters of the Universes versus DC, which has been done in the comic books before, it goes well with that display. I'm not going to lie. It does well. And because he's much taller, you technically can have him as a baddie in one of your Marvel Legends. I wouldn't say you couldn't. I mean, it's up to you. Let's see. I got a Marvel Legends Cyclops. Oh, yeah, he dwarfs him. I forget how tall Trapjaw is. That's impressive. He's a tall guy. Well, all right, so let's move him out of the way. And so, Professor, what do you think? I dig it. It's approved. All right, so there you have it. The Professor approved. And I hope you do approve as well and hit that like and subscribe button. And also in the comments below, tell us what you think. Have you picked up any of the Masters of the Universe Chronicles figures, especially the ones based off of the movie? Are you liking them? Is there things that you've wanted to change? I know some in the forums and Facebook, also on Instagram and Reddit, have all been wanting to switch out some pieces for others and augment them that way with the core line, which I've been really enjoying the core line. Thank you, Mattel, for making it affordable. So yeah, please like, subscribe, and as always, may your poses be artful.
Like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe.